Good morning, dear students. I hope you all are safe and happy. We're enjoying the holidays. So, moving on further in the social and political life, the next chapter is key elements and functioning of a democracy. In today's class, we are going to say about the meaning of democracy and elements of a democracy and the participation of the people. So, before knowing the meaning of democracy, let us see the difference between the democracy, monarchy, and some few elements which are related with the democracy. So, dear students, a teacher plays an important role in making the rules and in managing it and following it properly by the students. And they check with no one should fail to obey the rules. And they resolve the problems coming across in it among the students. So, a teacher performs all those functions to honor to have a proper functioning of the class. In the same way, a government performs a various functions or the hands responsibility to perform in order to functions the country smoothly. So what it makes? It makes a laws and it manages to implement its laws and punishes those who does not obey the laws. So basically government is a group of people responsible for managing the policies or the programs or the facilities which are formed by the government or the group of people and for the welfare of the people of a country or a state. So a government is a representative body, acts or performs on behalf of the citizens of a country for the welfare of the citizens, and it performs various functions. What are they? To provide various facilities and services like healthcare, education, employment, postal department, all the basic necessary for an individual to carry out day-to-day activities. Also, to provide and distribute all the resources of the country among people without any discrimination. Next, to provide the proper relief materials or the to the victims of during the natural disasters that takes place, and even to enforce the laws and maintain the laws and order in the country and safeguard the borders of the country and to maintain best and proper relations with the other countries. All these are the responsibilities of a government. So when we come across the government, there are different levels which we studied already. Let us glance. That is, we have government functions at different levels. In India, the government functions at three levels. One is at national or central, second is state, and the third one is local. The central government makes laws for the entire country and it is based in New Delhi. And the state government makes laws for the state and it usually located at the capital of the state. Lastly, the local government is going to function in a city or town or village. And coming to the forms of government, we see different types. One is democratic, monarchy, depending upon who gives the government the power to make the laws. So in a democracy, what happens? In a democracy, the common people of that country holds the real power to run the government. We say the government is a representative body who elected by the common people. So they do not participate directly in the process. Instead, how they are going to be elected? They are elected by the people and they act as a representative on behalf of the people. So these representative will be answerable, will be responsible for the peoples for taking any decisions and its implementation and its functioning. This kind of government is called representative democracy. So India has the largest democracy in the world. Then meaning monarchy. A king or queen will be having the rule to make the decisions, have the power, and they implement it, and the people has to follow whatever the king or the queen is stated by the those laws, and their final decision will be lies in the hands of the whole king or queen. So students, when a democratic people, the people is going to elect who has to rule them, but in a monarchy the king or the queen is going to rule the peoples and they will take care of all the responsibilities in order to provide the proper status to the peoples, and they will have the final decisions in their hands. And we also have universal adult franchise. In a democracy is a form of government where people elect their representative, right? So throughout by voting in the election. So the people take part in election and they will have the right to vote and they have the right to select those representatives who are capable enough to rule them. In this adult franchise, what they say, all the citizens who are of 18 years of age, they are having the right to vote and in the country, and they are called as universal adult franchise. The right to vote that all the adult citizens of a country hold is called universal adult franchise. So we saw now a government, forms of government functioning and the levels. Now coming to the, even we saw the difference between the democracy and the monarchy, right? So moving further, so there are when you will be facing certain situations like in the textbook they have stated a girl is being denied or it is being avoided playing football with a group of boys because they think that girls are not and capable enough to play the football, and an overweight boy, a fat boy in your school is not being allowed to participate in the dance competition. So these kind of behavior which we see in certain situation, this leads to discrimination. But on all those discriminations which we see, based on it may be a gender or stereotype or prejudice, all those things. So in all these situations given above stated, a person who is being discriminated or treated partiality is being done, or he will be being given the what the actual the person has to be received, has to be treated equally. But the discrimination plays here the between the people, and they make them differentiation based on their color, religion, belief, caste, education, and all those matters. So discrimination is against the key features of a democracy, they say. Then what is democracy? In a democracy, everyone will be having the right to take part in every each and every activity, and they can have their raise their opinion, they can express their opinion, they have the freedom to talk what they have to get it, and they have the right to obtain it and to get it. So but what are the key features of a democracy? Let us see in this chapter, that is key elements and functioning of a democracy. So students, as we know, democracy is a system of government which is run by the people, that is the common people, is called a democracy. In that what happens, peoples are allowed to choose their own representatives, and the people have the freedom to express their opinion and to organize against the protest if the government is against the wish of the people, in which all the citizens of a country can vote to elect their representatives, and these representatives go